Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm thrilled to have you here, and in front of you today is a pretty tough challenge lock put together by Pickaholic. Pinned by Locking Paul and Pickaholic. It's called Machina, it's a sergeant. So sergeants make good challenge lock bodies, and this one's no exception. I'm going to go ahead and go on the record and say I've already picked this lock twice. First attempt was in the neighborhood of 14 minutes. Second attempt was in the neighborhood of 8 minutes. So hopefully on this third attempt, I can get it down a little bit quicker. So we'll see. And then after we get this lock taken care of, we need to see who the winner of this week's giveaway is. And go ahead and get next week's giveaway started. So let's go ahead and use a 50 thousandths pry bar. I want to start out with this pick here that Bobby Keys made for me. A little click from one, little click from two, another little click from two, another one, and there we go. Nice deep false set. Pin 3. And I kind of know the binding order now, guys, but it really doesn't help me speed this thing up, because after I get pin 2 set this second time here, it slows way down. I've got to struggle to get a pin in the back, pin 5. I believe this is a 5-pinner. I got to struggle to get it picked. See, it's freely wanting to kind of rotate right now. If I can get back under it. There we go. But once I get my first click out of it, it's almost like that's all she wrote. So I've got to actually intentionally overdo it. Okay, there's my intentional overdo. And something is overdone. So drop down just once a little bit. Okay, that was pin 4 finally. So let's come back and check the front ones. Nothing on 1. Ooh, there's 2. Okay, super deep false set off of pin 2. Here comes pin 4. Looks like I got my pick time down quite a bit by practicing a little bit. See, there we go. Man, that was my fastest one yet on this one. Just over 2 minutes. But that came with practice, guys. I mean, straight away, it took a long time to get this one open. So let's go ahead and take this one apart. There we go. And see what's inside. I think for this one, I want to use one of my newer pick tray designs and go with my Phoenix design. This is on Thingiverse also, guys, so if you're interested in it and you got a 3D printer, there you go. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to lock this up to get this clip off of here. That clip was on there pretty good. So let's go ahead and unmummy the key, since I need that now. Yeah, wicked bidding here. My first couple of times picking this, I wouldn't have guessed that pin 4 was so high, because I was having such a hard time getting under it. once I got pin 5 up to its position. Huh. That was such a weird way of how it bound. But yeah, that's a nice bitting. Key goes in there. Core turns. It's a little stiff when it turns. I can see if I could put a shim in here. Provided, not that one. Let's see here. There's my shims, and I'm dumping springs out. I forgot that I was storing some springs inside of my folding tray. Put that back over there. This shim's going in there, but just. I'm using one of those super thin shims, like the ones you can get out of a, you know, the electronic anti-theft device. And I'm gonna need this follower. Alrighty. You can see it, all the pins are in and working with the key. The key is kind of tight getting in and out of there. And they all definitely had to be picked. But like I said before, 4 really threw me off earlier. This one back over here. Flip that one over and flip that one over. We got some pretty nice looking key pins starting out with, and some pretty good mods here. As you can see, I've got nothing done to chamber 1, but chamber 2 and 3 are both countermilled, very deeply countermilled in both directions. And then there's threads in chamber 4. 5 is left alone. So now let's go ahead and get this shim out of here and see what they did up top. Locking Paul and Pickaholic. You guys have done pretty good on this lock so far. What in the hell? Okay. Okay, so this is pretty cool. I'll have to zoom in on that and show you that. That was kind of unexpected to see something like that in there. I got another one of those turkey dabbles in pin 4. That's why pin 4 was really throwing me off. I'm lucky I didn't break pin 5 because it gets down to a very narrow. Nothing's been done to the Bible guys, so nothing to show you there. Other than some fantastic pin work from Pickaholic and Locking Paul. Okay, so let's go ahead and zoom in. That should be far enough. There we go. Alright, so the key pin on 1 is this really wicked looking guy here. I don't even know what to call it. It's serrated, it's spooled, and it's slightly reduced diameter at the top. And chamber 2 I've got a serrated. Chamber 3 is a nice sharp spool. Chamber 4 is a little bitty short serrated. Then chamber 5 is this wicked little guy, if I can, there we go. A serrated spool. But the treat here is you can see there's 3 parts here to the pin in chamber 1. So let me go ahead and assemble this for you. But it is a focus good camera, there you go. See, you can tell it is a spring-loaded pin and pin. A little shaving came off my finger there. Very cool. Actually, I've got that turned around because I do believe it was like that. There we go. Because that spring cupped it a little bit. There we go. That spring-loaded pin and pin. Very nicely done. That is a design I've been wanting to make, but haven't quite had the right springs to make it actually work. We got a nice serrated here in 2, a spool in 3, then another one of those evil devils here in 4, and this one was actually, this one was the one that was tripping me up because it didn't give me a lot of feedback. But yeah, very cool pin. And once that's fully compressed, it's not a T-pin. It just has the pressure to move around and around. But what I think what was happening is, I believe the bottom piece here, which is up at the top part of the screen here, was actually getting caught in the shear line right here, and I was losing all feedback. And I was losing that feedback until I pulled back on the tension enough to get pin 5 set. So I'm pretty sure that's what was throwing me off on that one. So really, really wicked. Awesomely done. And then this guy here, I was actually surprised I didn't break him because it gets down really thin. It's kind of an hourglass shaped spool. But that is very, very, very thin in the middle. So awesome lock. Thank you for sending me this one, Pickaholic. I really appreciate it. And Locking Paul and Pickaholic, you guys did an outstanding job on putting this thing together, and it's just freaking awesome. Well, now we got to get on to part 2 of my video, and that's the giveaway. We got to see who the winner of this week's giveaway is. And just as a refresher, this week's giveaway was this pitting tray with these tools and a pick. And the pick I have for that one wasn't made at the time, but here it is. It's got a blue handle, it's 3D printed, and it is one of my DeForest hooks, or one of my DeForest hybrids. I can't talk tonight either, but give me just a second to get the computer set up, and we will have a drawing for the winner. Hey everybody, I've got the computer set up, got the video queued up in the random comment generator, and we're ready to go ahead and pick our winner from this week's giveaway. And we'll see who it is now. This time, the winner is Don's Locks. Looks like I'm going to be shipping a package out to Australia, and hey, it won't be too bad, nice and light. Anywho, congratulations Don's Locks for being the winner of this giveaway. And let's go ahead and bring the phone back over to the desk where I've still got everything sitting out. And we'll go ahead and show you what the giveaway is for next week. Well, I've had a lot of feedback about my folding tray. Good feedback, and a lot of people really like it. So next week is going to be a folding tray and a full series of these followers here that were designed by Foxy. So next week we're getting the folding pinning tray and a full series of these followers. I don't have every single one of them out here. I've just got 4 of them out here. There's actually a total of 5 of them. There's 2 this size, and they're slightly different each. Then you have the one for American locks. Then you have the one for Cabot locks. And then there's another one that's hollow. So they're all pretty good followers. I just don't have them printed out yet because I've got a few other things queued up right now. But anyway, that is what's going to be in next week's giveaway. So in order to win, all you got to do is leave a comment and you got to be a subscriber. Pretty easy, huh? All right, folks. Please stay safe. Don't do anything illegal. Please like, comment, subscribe. And throw a big congrats out there for Don's Locks for being last week's winner.